When I see you. Which one's Julio Foolio's Twitter? Do you know who Julio Foolio is? Charles Jones, there he is right there. Julio Foolio, Julio Foolio. Julio Foolio. Ferradomo 1. There's all the different ones over there. Name the creator that always leaves you in a good mood. That used to be FouseyTube for me. Fousey. What about Roman Atwood? He's pretty cool, but it's usually Fousey that leaves me in a good mood. Roman Atwood, sometimes I'm like, damn it, I wish I had the car. I wish I had this. I wish I had that. But Fousey, I always would leave him in a good mood. Gunna turns himself in on RICO charges. I mean, this guy just blew up, this Gunna, not too long ago. Just blew
Did you miss me?
I was gonna play her voice, but I'm not really in the mood for women voices right now. But I liked it for a minute. Twitter follow Evil Dead. Tremors. This one looks good. Yeah, and then you get older and you're like, all sort of. Well, it's fascinating how they have made movies about all the sort of things. Look at this. You know the scene. Name the wrong movie. Holes. Spice World. I don't know that movie. What movie is that? This reminds me of Thompson's dog. They got a dog like this. I'm not sure what kind of dog it is, but it looks just like him. It's hilarious. Oh, I have the capability to go down there, but I don't want to go down there. We already got so much here. The only reason I would ever go down to Teeswater is to get that Gailey stuff. But at the same time, we don't need it because we got a grocery store here that's got Gailey. I mean, well, we don't. I don't know about the Gailey, but we got. Actually, yeah, they do. They have Gailey products at our grocery because I had one before. Civil War, Hell on Earth. You don't have to go all the way down to the Gailey factory to get Gailey. Warm weather is just around the corner, fellas. Don't let a $7 sundress cost you 70,000 in child support this summer. Huh. But trust me, I mean, 70,000 in child support is going to be a lot better than whatever the hell else you're doing. 3 common raven complaints. Don't get enough credit for being smarter than other birds. Because guess what? The government pays your child support anyway. That's what I've learned. Or you're not even required to pay it a lot of the time, unless you're somebody super duper rich and famous. My dad was required to pay and he never paid. And we're doing fine. I'm like 28 years old now. It's only people like Kodak Black that'll have to pay, you know. He's got all the money or whatever. The government actually pays you more money on your assistance or what have you if you do have a child or and they yeah, like they make it an incentive. Yeah, they make it an incentive. They didn't have as good as a childhood as me though. Oh, that's all I know. Man, my childhood was something big, okay? I went down to the Bahamas. I went to Universal Studios 4 times. I went to Adventure Island. I went to Tampa Bay Busch Gardens. We owned 3 different homes. Okay. My childhood was like very good. We did full north to south, East Coast, Middle East, United States RV tour when I was a kid. Disneyland. Oh, we used to go to a new restaurant every night in Florida, Georgia, Tennessee, North Carolina, Maine. We had the lobster. Oh, my childhood was like something to dream for. But I know there is a lot of kids that there's a lot of families that are living the same kind of thing. So I stay out of their way because I had such a good childhood or whatever that I sort of stay out of their way because I know that other people are having that time or whatever. Look at this. This is something I always wanted as a kid. I can get it now. It's these glow in the dark planets and stuff that you put on your walls and your roof. I always wanted that when I was a kid. That was one of the things I wanted as a kid. It wasn't experiences. My parents loved their experiences, especially my mom. She would pay big money for an experience. But me, it was more like I wanted like certain things like the planet thing on the wall or whatever, but I can get that now. My dad renovated a whole Greyhound bus and turned it into a RV that looked just like this. Actually, it wasn't as wide as this, but it was really, really nice. Yeah, he did a great job. He ended up selling that bus, but guess what he has now? He's got a prison bus now. He might have sold that one too. He had a prison bus for many years when I lived with him. John Slote. It looked just like this. It used to sit in our front yard. And I guess that was the joke of the town. Ha ha ha, they're prisoners. No, we owned that prison bus. Yeah, we owned that prison bus, and my dad used to keep all types of stuff in that prison bus. I'm not sure if he still has it. Anyways, I never been to prison. Beside the fact that rumors you've heard, I've never been to prison. Prison is different than jail. If you didn't know, jail is like you just going through to go to court, or you have a small sentence. Prison is like you're going for a long, long time. You did something wrong. You got convicted. You were sentenced to a long term in prison. Like you're going on to prison. Like see you later. Like you're being punished. Like your life is done. You're a prisoner. Jail though, like is like you might be in jail for one night, 2 nights, a week, a month, or whatever, and then you get out, you go to court, you beat it in court, and you never go to prison. Or you go to jail, you get bailed out, you can't beat it because you did something wrong or whatever, and you end up going to do some long term time. So I've never been to prison. I've only been to short term jail. Oh, anyways. And you got federal and you got state or provincial jails and prisons and whatnot. Actually, I think prison is just federal altogether. Once you're sentenced like that, it hits the federal system. You're like considered like a federal inmate. Even in Canada, that's what they call it, federal inmate or whatever. But then you have a provincial inmate, which is just somebody that's in jail. To me, I'm saying just, but potentially that person that's in jail could be one of those highly dangerous people that's supposed to be